Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear degree second year third semester students, once again I am with you with a new topic, Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Mansubu. Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Mansubu means the imperfect tense in accusative case. Imperfect tense in accusative case. This lesson belongs to section grammar. In section grammar, you have two lessons. Similarly, in your fourth unit, we have started first unit, which we have completed. Lesson number 1 was the Noble Quran, and the second lesson was the Noble Hadith of Prophet. Both the lessons we have completed. Okay. Now we are leaving unit number 2. Why? Because that may be deleted from your syllabus due to this ongoing pandemic. That is the reason we will study that lesson in our later classes. But we are starting unit number 3. We are dropping second unit and we are starting unit number 3. What is unit number 3? Unit number 3 belongs to Al-Khawaid. Al-Khawaid means grammar. So in your grammar section, you have two lessons. Lesson number 1, Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Mansubu, and lesson number 2, Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Majzumu. Okay, Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Mansubu and Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Majzumu. Two lessons you have. Okay. So we are going to study today lesson number 1 from section grammar, Al-Failul Muzari'u Al-Mansubu, the imperfect tense in accusative case. First we have to understand what is imperfect tense. Then you can understand the remaining things. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is imperfect tense? As you know that in Arabic, Al-Failu broadly categorized into 4 types. Al-Failu means verb, and it has 4 categories in Arabic. Okay. Al-Failu means verb and it has 4 categories in Arabic. Got it? Now, the 4 categories. Verb, what is the definition of verb? The definition is, it is every word that denotes, that signifies the occurrence of an action at a particular time. Al-Failu signifies the occurrence of an action at a particular time. Okay. It may be past, it may be future, it may be present, it may be imperative or negative imperative. Okay. So, Al-Failu can be divided into 4 categories in Arabic, broadly categorized as 4 categories. Okay, how many categories? 4 categories. Al-Failu can be broadly categorized into 4 categories. Number 1 is Al-Failul Mazi. Okay. Al-Failu Al-Mazi. Al-Failul Mazi, past tense. Al-Failul Mazi, past tense. And Al-Failu Al-Muzari'u. Al-Muzari'u. Al-Failu Al-Muzari'u. Al-Muzari'u means imperfect tense. Imperfect tense or imperfect verb. And past tense is called as perfect tense, means perfect tense. The past tense can also be called as perfect tense, and Al-Muzari can also be called as imperfect tense. Okay. Next is Failul Amr. Failul Amr. Failul Amr. Fe'lul amri means imperative verb. Imperative. Okay. And fe'lun nahi. Fe'lun nahi means negative imperative or prohibitive. Prohibitive verb. So now what is al-fe'lu? Al-fe'lu means it is every word that signifies the occurrence of an action. It is every word that signifies the occurrence of an action, known as verb. In Arabic, verb can be of 4 types: al-fe'lul mazi, past tense or perfect tense; al-fe'lul mudari'u, imperfect tense; al-fe'lul amri, imperative tense; fe'lun nahi, prohibitive tense. Now what is al-fe'lul mazi? Al-fe'lul mazi means it denotes an action which is completed. It denotes an action which took place, called as al-fe'lul mazi. Whereas al-fe'lul mudari, imperfect tense or imperfect verb. What is imperfect tense? Imperfect tense means it denotes an action which is taking place or will take place. Okay. Al-mudari'u has a broad meaning in Arabic. Al-fe'lul mudari'u comprise of 2 verbs, that is al-hal, al-mustaqbil. Al-mustaqbilu. Al-mustaqbil. Al-hal and al-mustaqbil. Present tense and future tense. Present and future, both the verbs together, both the verbs can come under the category imperfect tense. Present tense and future tense comes under the category imperfect tense in Arabic. Al-muzari'u. Al-fe'lul muzari'u means it may be present tense or it may be imperfect tense. Future tense. Al-fe'lu al-muzari'u means present tense or future tense. Both the meaning can be done in imperfect tense. Got it? Now we have to understand one. Shall I rub the board? Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot, then we will rub the board. Here we are understanding about al-fe'lu. Need not to worry about the blurriness of the board. Just try to understand what I am saying. I am talking about al-fe'lu. Al-fe'lu means it is a word which signifies occurrence of an action at a particular time. This is the definition of verb. And it has 4 types in Arabic. That is al-fe'lul mazi, past tense; al-fe'lul muzari'u, imperfect tense; al-fe'lun nahi, prohibitive tense; and fe'lul amr, imperative tense. These 4 types, if you remember, if you understood, then need not to take the screenshot. Just I have given this initial explanation to get the idea of what is imperfect tense, because we have the lesson imperfect tense. Fe'lul muzari'u al-mansubu. This lesson we have. So fe'lul muzari'u al-mansubu means the imperfect tense in accusative case. So first you have to understand what is imperfect tense. That is the reason I have given this background. Okay. Don't worry about the blurriness of the board. I shall send you the notes clear in a clear form to you to your group. Okay. Now, this was the background of the lesson. Now we are proceeding towards the lesson. This was the background. Now we are coming to the lesson. The lesson name is Al-Fi'lu Al-Mudari'u Al-Fi'lu Al-Mudari'u Al-Mansubu. This is your lesson. So first we will write Al-Fi'lu Mudari'u Al-Mansubu. So first, before going towards Al-Mansub, let's take the meaning first. Imperfect tense. Imperfect tense in accusative case. Imperfect tense in accusative case. This is your lesson. Imperfect tense in accusative case. So first we will take the moods of imperfect tense. Okay. Let's take the definition. Imperfect tense. Al-Fi'lul Mudari. Imperfect tense. Okay. First we will take the definition of imperfect tense, then the definition of Al-Fi'lul Mudari Al-Mansub. Okay. First we are taking the definition of Al-Fi'lul Mudari imperfect tense. Imperfect tense means it denotes an action. It denotes an action which is taking place or will take place. This is the definition of imperfect tense in Arabic. Okay. It has 14 moods in Arabic. It has 14 moods. It has 14 moods. Okay. The imperfect tense means it denotes an action which is taking place or will take place. It has 14 moods. Okay. Now, mood number 1. In those 14 moods, first 3 moods belongs to third person masculine gender. Next 3 belongs to third person feminine gender. Then the next 3 moods belongs to second person masculine gender. Next 3 moods belongs to second person feminine gender, and remaining 2 moods first person masculine and feminine gender. Okay. Okay. It has 14 moods. First 3 moods belongs to third person feminine gender, masculine gender. Then next 3, 1 to 3. First 3 belongs to third person masculine gender. Okay. 3 moods. Then 3 moods third person feminine gender. Then again 3 moods second person masculine gender. Again 3 moods second person feminine gender. Remaining 2 moods first person masculine and feminine gender. So 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 14. So these are the 14 moods. Got it? Now we will take the moods. I will rub the board and we'll start the conjugation of imperfect tense. Conjugation of imperfect tense. Okay. First you have to understand the conjugation, then you can easily understand al-failul muzari'u al-mansubu. Without the conjugation of imperfect tense, you would not understand al-mansub, al-failul muzari'u al-mansub. Okay. So we are taking the conjugation of imperfect tense. Conjugation of imperfect tense. Conjugation of imperfect tense. Okay. Conjugation of imperfect tense. So as I said before, the imperfect tense conjugation has 14 moods. So first 3 moods, we will take first 3 moods here. Those are first 3 moods. Yadhabu with the verb yazhabu. Yadhabu, yazhabani, yadhabuna. Okay. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. These 3 moods belongs to third person masculine gender. MS stands for masculine. Okay. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. He is going or will go. They too are going or will go. They all are going or will go. In other words, yadhabu, he is going. Other translation, he will go. Yadhabani, they too are going. Other translation, they too will go. Yadhabuna, they all are going or they all will go. This is the translation of third person masculine gender. Then next 3 moods, yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna, tadhabu, tadhabani, and yadhabna. Okay, these 3 moods belongs to third person feminine. Third person feminine. These 3 moods belongs to third person feminine. So what is the translation of tadhabu? She is going or she will go. Tadhabani, they two female persons are going or they two female persons will go. Yadhabna, they all female persons are going or they all will go. They all females will go. This is the translation of these 3 moods. Tadhabu, tadhabani, yadhabna. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna, tadhabu, tadhabani, yadhabna. Okay. Next 3 moods. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7, 8, 9. Tadhabu, tadhabani, yadhabu, yadhabna. Then tadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna. Okay. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna means these three words or moods belongs to second person masculine gender. Okay, these three moods belongs to second person masculine gender. Now next three moods, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is the translation? Tadhabu, he. Tadhabu, you are going. You both are going. You all are going. Other translation? You will go. You both will go. You all will go. These are the translations. Okay. Because imperfect tense denotes present tense as well as future tense. We will take the meaning according to the context. Okay. Depend upon the context, we can translate which is suitable. Either of the translation we can do. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna. Then next three moods are tadhabina, tadhabina, tadhabani, tadhabna. Okay, these three moods belongs to second person feminine. These three moods belongs to second person feminine. Tadhabina, tadhabani, tadhabna. Translation: you are going for female gender or you will go for female gender. Tadhabani, you are going. Tadhabani, you two are going or you two will go. And tadhabna, you all are going, you all will go. These are the translations. Next. And remaining two moods, mood number 13 and mood number 14. Tadhabina, tadhabani, tadhabna. Adhabu and nazhabu. Adhabu, nadhabu. First person male, masculine and feminine gender. These two moods belongs to first person masculine and feminine gender. Adhabu, I am going or I will go, for both male and female. Nadhabu, we are going or we will go. This mood is used for masculine gender as well as feminine gender. Okay. So these 14 moods are the conjugation of imperfect tense. First three moods belongs to third person masculine. Next three moods belongs to third person feminine. Another three second person masculine. Next three second person feminine. Remaining two first person masculine and feminine gender. Okay. Read with me once in a slow and major tone. Okay. Here. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. Got it? Read with me. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. Yadhabu, yadhabani, yadhabuna. Next. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabna. Tadhabu, tadhabani, yadhabna. Tadhabu, tadhabani, yadhabna. Next thing. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna. Tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna, tadhabu, tadhabani, tadhabuna. Next, tadhabina, tadhabani, tadhabna, tadhabina, tadhabani, tadhabna. Adhabu, nadhabu, adhabu, nadhabu. Okay. These are the 14 moods of what? Conjugation of imperfect tense. If you remember these 14 moods, then you can easily understand our lesson al-fi'lul muzari'u al-mansubu. Okay, al-fi'lul muzari'u al-mansubu. So, there are 8 words in your lesson that precede the conjugation of imperfect tense. Okay, this is the conjugation of imperfect tense. Our lesson was al-fi'lul mudari'u al-mansubu. What is al-fi'lu al-mudari'u al-mansubu? Tunsabul fi'lul mudari'u thamaniyata ahrufin. Tunsabul fi'lul mudari'u thamaniyata ahrufin. Thamaniya ahrufin. An, lan, kai, idan, lamut talil, lamul juhud, fa as-sababiyya, hatta. Okay. These words are called as al-huruf an-nasibatu. Okay. When the conjugation goes into accusative case. Now this is in subjunctive case. This is in nominative case. Okay. We can find the doer with the action. Yadhabu, he is going. He is there. Huwa yadhabu, he is going. So we can find that huwa is there and with the verb action going. Okay. What is al-mansub? Al-mansub means this mood changes to accusative case. Accusative case means this dhamma will be dropped. In this place, fatha will come. Dhamma will be replaced by fatha if any of these 8 words precede to the conjugation of imperfect tense. If the conjugation of imperfect tense preceded by subjunctive particles, then they will change the case to accusative by giving fatha to 5 moods. Mood number 1, mood number 4, mood number 7, mood number 13 and mood number 14. So mood number 1 is yadhabu. Mood number 4 is tazhabu. Then mood number 7 is tazhabu. Mood number 13 is adhabu. And mood number 14 is nazhabu. Okay. If the word an, okay, if the word an comes before these 5 moods, then it will change the case to accusative. We will, instead of writing dhamma will be replaced by fatha. An yadhaba, it will become an yadhaba, and an tadhaba, an tadhaba. Okay. An adhaba, an nadhaba. This is the change in the word. What is the change in the meaning? It changes the meaning to the future. It holds the meaning to the future. Because this mood gives the meaning of present tense as well as future tense. When an precede to these moods, they will hold the meaning to the future tense. The meaning will be confined to future tense. We can't take the meaning of present tense. When the particle un precede to the given moods, okay, it will confine to the meaning of future tense. Un means to or so that. Un means to or so that. So yadhabu means to go, to go. And here also tadhabu means to go. Antadhaba to go. Anadhaba to go. Annadhaba to go. Okay. I want, for example, uridu, I want to an adhaba, uridu an adhaba ila Makkah. I want to go to Makkah. Here. Okay. This we will study in detail in our next class. Don't worry, this is a very easy topic. Got it? Are you facing any difficulty? Board is not clear. The same complaint. Many people are giving the same complaint. The board is blur. So, what we will do? We will stop here. Inshallah, in our next class, we will continue with this topic. Okay, with the clear board. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.